Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. My name is Tufel. Today we are continuing our journey with MLB 25. We are currently now on day 10 of season 2 of Road to the Show. For a quick recap, if this is your first time stopping in, this is my first MLB game since 2018. Parts of the game and mechanics changed, so we began the series on a lower difficulty to get used to and relearn how to play. As we have progressed, we have continued to increase the difficulty over time with the overall goal of trying to win a World Series on the highest difficulty before our player retires. If you enjoy this content and would like to follow this MLB series or maybe the growth of this channel, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. And for anyone interested, I am currently live streaming working towards my affiliate. You can find me at Tufel41 over on Twitch. I also live stream other content most evenings, so feel free to turn on live notifications in case you want to know when I go live and you'd like to come and hang out and support the channel. You can also follow my links found on my Twitch page, where you can find me at Tufel41 on Instagram, TikTok, and over on Kick as well. As my channel grows and my setup improves, I will be multi-streaming and posting content across all those platforms. But again, I want to thank everyone for stopping in and hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate any and all your support. So without further ado, let's get started on day 10 of season 2 of MLB Road to the Show. Stream pulled up. Alright, so we are currently 75 and 63, 6 games behind, 4-6 over the last 10 on a 2-win streak. We're batting a .461, 172 hits on an 8 streak with 32 home runs and 111 RBIs. We're in the last month of the season. We did get cut off on day 9, so we're just going to pick up where we left off, finish this series, and then continue on. Six games behind the Yankees. We're in the wild card. Plus 3.5 in the wild card. So we're just going to make it through September.
Jay Mann getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. New inning getting started. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jay Mann.
Here's to having a good day in the box.
Eovaldi back to work. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice.
Not the start I wanted, but you can't get mad at him for that.
That'll fire the team up for sure.
Good dive.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Miguel Blanco. The Red Sox would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one.
Not much time left in the season now, Boog, and it can be hard to recover mentally when you lose games you should win. They need to limit the mistakes and fight for every run.
That's
what's up, Evan?
Bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
I am doing a little better.
The job is to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
My back is starting to loosen up.
What happens, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Man at first, one away.
I'm able to sit in the chair right now, so.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now.
Did you have
It's
to
the
work?
Red Sox 1 and the Rangers nothing. 2 outs, base is empty.
Oh, okay.
Man with a homer in his last game.
Well, I know she wanted to push it back to next Sunday, so or this Sunday coming up. Are you going to be there, or do you have to close?
That pitch gets the corner, and it's over.
Come on up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat.
Oh, okay.
So you jog back to the dugout.
Well, I mean, there'll be other times.
There's a swing and a drive.
I was looking forward to seeing you, bud.
And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example
But
of it right there.
you got to think
Got the barrel
football's
in the
starting
hitting zone
soon,
early,
so
squared it
you know
up
I'll
with the
definitely be over
well-timed
for that.
swing and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Alex Bregman.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
Oh yeah, some foosball. Foosball is for the
And
devil.
at second, runner takes off for third. Squirts away a little bit. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
So what have you been up to, bud? You just been working and hanging out?
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that one in the air center field. Taveras settles under it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Rangers 1. Here's Leody Taveras. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a chopper out to short. He's out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jay Mann.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. Round second, digging for third. The relay, safe. He beats it.
I thought I was going to get
that's
caught.
How you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
I thought I was going to get caught.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Line and a base hit into right. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
So 2 down. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
That's a tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Jake Burger.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Man, had a great showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Not a bad start. 2 for 4 with a triple, double, run, stolen base. So far 5 for 9 with a home run, 2 RBIs for the series. We're up to 42 stolen bases. Yeah, man. What do we got? 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. 1 for 4, 1 for 4. Tarantini putting in that work.
Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann. Singer back to work. That is upstairs for ball 1.
I mean, I like the high ones, but damn.
And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
Lost that in the shadow.
You've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
I didn't think he was going to throw me the same pitch twice.
Swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's Alex Bregman. No score here in the second. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Ka-chow. They're chanting overrated.
Taveras drifts towards it.
I don't want to chant it.
He's got it. And there's one down. One down, runner at third. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit on the ground to short. Seager zips it to first. But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Runner at second, 2 down. To short.
Placed it.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Fucking Duran over there running the third playing hopscotch.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Oh, it didn't go. What the?
Fastball for a strike.
I pushed it. You do what you're told, controller.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw there. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
A swing and a soft liner. Makes the play.
All that work for
number
nothing.
3. Boston strands a pair, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Jay
Go up by
Mann.
1.
Singer back to work.
Keep throwing me those low ones, guy. I'm going to take your head off.
Leadoff single.
I have clips to prove it.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Alex Bregman. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. Runner goes again.
Oh,
Swings here and drives
later, bro.
one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-0.
They don't want to chant overrated this time?
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Burger.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
And Bregman, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And next for the Red Sox, Jay Mann.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Oh,
and that one popped in the air left field.
I was underneath it.
Carter has this one sized up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Rangers nothing.
High fastball like that. I should have cranked that one.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot.
Needed to swing higher. Up by 1.
On the ground out to short. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Rangers 2. Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Line drive.
Just too early.
One out, the runner at second.
Just too
Here in
late.
the top half of the 10th.
Would have been perfect.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying.
Don't forget to tip your waitress, and good night.
And it is out of here. His second homer of this series, and they add a pair. It's 6-3.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Young.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
On the ground. Man. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
First and second, 2 outs. Heim, the next to hit, with the tying run at the plate, and here in extra innings. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the ball game. Man, really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
All right, we went 3 for 5 with a home run, single, 2 RBIs, 3 runs, and 3 stolen bases. 8 for 14, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs for the series. 77 and 63. All right, what else we got? 1 for 5 with a home run, 2 for 5, 1 for 5. Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay Rays. There's 70. I think they're right behind us in the wild card.
Jay Mann, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox. And that is out of play.
That started a lot higher.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now I'm golfing. Tiger Woods has arrived.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to
only
hit.
took, what,
when you've
2,
got
3
opportunities
games?
to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
I got lucky on that. Yep, Rays are 3 games behind. That was absolutely a strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Didn't throw me one fastball. There it is.
Ripped on a line. 2 down. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ben Rortvedt next to hit for the Rays.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Runners at the corners.
I really want to throw it
outs.
home, but I know he won't throw it immediately. There'll be a delay, and just gives him time to score. So wish we had more control over that.
Swing and a high fly ball.
That's off the wall.
Out towards left center field. Way back there.
It's a home run.
And gone. A 3-run shot. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man at
Up by
first,
one.
1 away. That one finds
Good
the
pitch.
zone. Strike 1. Wade leads off first with 1 away. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 1 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. Runner on the go.
Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that?
They get 1. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come.
I don't know why I
closer
did that.
than Bang, bang
That was a complete
play to end
accident.
the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2.
Oh man, get it together, bud.
So digging
Get it
in,
together.
Jay Mann looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No
Up
doubt,
by 1.
That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Oh man.
That
Oh, I
one
should have took
finds
that.
the zone, and it's 0-1.
Could have drove that down the first base line.
And there's a ball.
Now he's trying to hit me.
Missed with a changeup. And
Still
it's
trying to hit me.
2-1.
Still trying to hit
This is
me.
inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
So now
And he
2
walked
on
me.
and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side. On to O'Hearn.
That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Boston strands a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Williams is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
I got it.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home. Man, really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
All right, we went 2 for 3 with a home run, single, 3 RBIs and a run. First in the AL with 177 hits. Oh, what do we got? 2 for 4, 2 for 3 with a run, and 1 for 3 with a run.
Jay Mann with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Tampa Bay Rays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann.
Throw me those low ones. You're going to regret it.
And now first and second with 2 outs. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that.
I'm going to catch one of these guys again.
You're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Alex Bregman.
0 out of 10 would not recommend taking a baseball to the face. Your pitch is up in the zone.
Runner takes off, and that's a strikeout looking. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
2 outs, base is empty.
But then when you can actually put it up in the zone, that's what's got to happen.
Some more. Out of here. His second home run of the series.
But at least you live to pitch another day.
That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
Up by 1. Oh, I should have took that one.
1-1.
I thought it was going to stay up above.
At second, Devers on at first.
That was a good pitch. And then I swing it down.
Into the outfield for a knock.
I could have done some damage with that first one.
And they tag him out.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job
easy
of
when he
coming
has
up with
19
it, getting
speed.
rid of it quickly and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Got him right in the piggy. Yep, right in the piggy toe.
Back here in Boston, and now here is Lane Thomas. Out to short, man. Over to first. One up, one down.
It's all right at the top of the 8th. I feel like this game is just started.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jay
tied up now.
Mann. He's already homered here in this one.
I guess we're starting over.
What, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. Ball to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar.
He's going to hit a double.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Ooh, he didn't go for second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jay Mann, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Ruh-roh. Down by 2. All junk.
Fought off foul. With the winning run at the plate. And here in extra innings.
Ooh, that was completely on me.
Tag save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher.
Can't believe he
nice
actually stole a
job to
base.
take advantage of the wild pitch.
All right.
One strike away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up at a game apiece. Mann made a big contribution despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
No, because we could have absolutely won that game. 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 singles, RBI, and a run. 5 for 8, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs for the series. All right. 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 for 4, 1 for 4. Alright, we need to finish up these series.
Jay Mann, such an exciting player, already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Jose Caballero.
Down by 2 already. 0 for 10 for the series.
Lowe over at second. Rortvedt over at first with one away. Ground ball up the middle. Bregman. The flip to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter.
Holy hell.
Man.
What happened?
Pepiot in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick
Well, I
back
guess
in
we're not winning this
2019.
game.
Pepiot back to work. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
This one popped up.
Come on, those first couple games were really
makes
good.
The grab, and there's one down.
Eat one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That ain't gonna do it.
And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at first, one away. There's the strike.
Lost it.
Wade, the runner at first,
Lost
with
it in the
one
shadow.
gone in the inning. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the Green Monster. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
1 down, and now Alex Bregman. Out to short. Caballero tosses across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
One ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Line drive. Lowe brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox 3. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Mann.
Not much we can do with this one.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way,
Sometimes
and that
it
pitch did
is
a
what
good
it
job to
is.
straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's got a chance. And makes the grab.
You tell me that couldn't have at least hit the wall?
This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Red Sox 3.
I felt good about that hit, too.
And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. Man, kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
We're so close to catching the Yankees, and we lose the series. Alright, 1 for 4 with the double, 6 for 12, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs for the series. 78 and 65. Alright, 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 for 4, 2 for 4. Nice to actually get something we can use for a change. Why not? Throw it on him. Jordan. Alright. The Guardians, after some practice. Some DDP yoga. Yeah, I definitely had sugar for breakfast this morning.
J-Man with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. Swing at a ground ball. Man. Whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, J-Man. Espino, 25 years old, and he was born in Panama. Espino back to work.
Ooh.
Foul ball there.
Late.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. Runner on the go, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado working through some struggles lately.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Tap to first. Manzardo. Off balance feet. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Vic Caratini at the plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings, and this one's flared.
Aw.
He's got it, and that'll end the
I thought it was
inning.
going to drop right over his head.
Boston strands a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Is that
And
where
now,
Yoshi went?
Masataka Yoshida.
Tragedy. I miss you, bud. That dude was an RBI machine.
Kwan, the runner at second with 1 away.
Those little bloopers to the outside.
On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 out.
Up 1.
That misses.
I thought he didn't hit me.
Ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the 3rd. Ripped on a line. Noel makes the play, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Guardians nothing. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The Red Sox could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
Keep reminding me.
Short. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Still up by 1.
Man in his 3rd season, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Sure.
The pitch. And a slider misses down and away.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a
drop on that
impact
pitch to go from here to there. That pass was insane.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot, his 36th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Man at first with one gone. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Peanuts, get your peanut. One fresh peanuts. Back scratcher.
Oh, great stop.
Back scratcher.
There's one. He's out.
Scratcher.
Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Guardians nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, J-Man.
I don't qualify to be MVP. I missed 50 games with a broken ankle.
Foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now.
Again.
9
Same
hits
spot.
have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of
did.
pressure on the defense to make some tough plays.
And now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's
way
trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there
No
to try
way.
to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Wow. Good on him.
Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians.
I was like, I don't gotta slide off to the side. I got plenty of time. That ball's coming in slow. Not.
Williams back to work. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home. Man had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
All right, 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 singles, 2 RBIs and a run. You have 3 home runs over the last 4 games, 45 stolen bases, 119 RBIs. Oh, I didn't look at everyone else's stats. Ugh.
J-Man with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Man, now at the plate.
I am the danger.
Could be extra bases. Durant rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. So no advance beyond third, as they don't want to test the strong arm in left. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
I usually get around 20 before.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
I get the elusive,
he's
or the wonderful.
And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Here's Nolan Arenado. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Got him.
Watching the paint dry.
Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
One down. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's the third. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out.
You know, Devers wasn't doing that. Just kidding, bud.
First
you know I love you.
Here, no outs. And that
way too early.
Wrapped foul. No outs. Runners at first and second. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm Batman.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Rocket.
Plate. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly, soft ground ball to the right side, find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field. Kwan on the move, heading back. And it hits off the monster. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bottom of the inning, and now here is Jay Mann.
Up 3.
Mann measures 6 feet even, just 19 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year.
Late.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
You know, these Red Sox really
That's a
impressing
double.
me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So up next, Jay Mann. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, both sides equally as strong.
So
not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
All joke.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get out.
And his energy's
at
low.
a time.
This could get interesting.
The pitch.
Ooh.
Fought off foul.
Late
You need
underneath
a
it.
strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Base hit.
There's 2.
One run is in.
Oh, he didn't go. Thank God. He's too slow.
Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Bases juiced, no outs. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. The tag, safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and
Good
just a
shit,
nice
boys.
job to put it in play. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Mann at third. Bregman on at first with nobody out.
It's going to load the bases again.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jay Mann up next for the Red Sox.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here.
We're
Ball
good.
on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double
But
play.
you never know. I have seen comebacks before.
There's
And
a
we
strike.
ended up losing.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and
He
trust
has
it.
no confidence.
0-1 down.
Ball in.
I mean, I wouldn't either after giving up like 7 runs.
That one missed. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Alcantara under it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Masataka Yoshida.
I miss you, Yoshi.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. Mann had a sensational showing in the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Incredible. All right, 3 for 5 with 2 doubles, a single, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. 6 for 9 with a home run, 5 RBIs for the series. 51 doubles. 80 and 65. 15 games over 500. That is so much better than last season. So much better. Should put us, what, 4.5 games hopefully behind
J. Mann has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Hopefully we can lose a few more.
Back here at Fenway, and here is J. Mann.
I'd rather avoid the wild card if I could.
Williams back to
already
work.
down by 3.
Down
by 2.
Center. That's well struck. That's back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. His 37th homer of the year. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Fastball is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The other way, and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead.
I was waiting to see him just dive across the screen.
Now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Runner takes off. Bichette. Jump throw. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Hi-ya!
One out. Runners at 1st and 2nd.
Still tied up.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one fouled off.
For a second there, it looked like a splitter. I was like, do I want to hit it? That's a splitter, though.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes in from 2nd, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. And the batter now, Alex Bregman.
Nice beard.
Runner on the go. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
No double play for you.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
So 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Guardians 3.
I'm over here hoping it pulls him off the bag. 2 more runs.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
That must be fun to spell his first name in cursive. I'm sitting here doing it in my head.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, man. Slings to first in time.
Slingshot.
And stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ooh,
and first offering is fouled
I'll
off.
swing at that.
1 out, base is empty.
I hate when the light and the shadow are there like that. I lose the ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
Especially on this side of the plate.
And that's
makes
it
it a lot harder.
He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Not so bad on the other side.
1 down, base is empty. Cold strike 3 on the fastball.
Good pitch.
And that ran back over the inner half.
Oh, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
I mean, it was off the plate, but still.
Man at first. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Tying run at the plate. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Man was a big contributor for them in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of
I
opportunities.
got confused for a second because I was
sure
that I had a hit.
Ask him to do.
Yeah, we went 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run. 9 for 13, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs for the series. On that last one, it showed that I was 0 for 3 for the game. I got confused. Like, I know I hit something. Alright, 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. 0 for 1, 1 for 4. Garantini is showing out. I like it. The Baltimore Orioles. I'm gonna check where they're at. Oh, and I forgot to mention this before in the beginning. I will be posting it in the comments of the video for day 9. The reason that we kept getting cut off from the stream is, for some reason, Twitch could not classify my content. I don't understand why that's so hard. It's baseball. But that was the reason why we kept getting cut off and we couldn't keep the stream up on day 9. Alright, we are 4 games behind the Yankees. The Orioles are 9.5 games behind total. 5.5 games ahead of them. They are dead even in the wild card. With the Twins and Royals. I always have trouble with the Orioles, and we just lost a series to the Twins. I believe it was the Twins, wasn't it? No, it was the Rays. They're a game and a half out. I mean, I'd rather play the Royals over the Rays, Twins, and Orioles, to be honest. Astros, Alright. Dodgers clinched their division. I don't think anyone else has yet. Nope. Nope. Check this really. This is why I don't even qualify to be on that list. .623 at-bats. Wow. Oh wow. All tied at 37 home runs. Yeah, if we didn't get hurt at the beginning of the season, I think we would have been MVP of the season this year. But what can you do? Break your ankle sliding for second. You break your ankle sliding into second.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Baddoo stands at first with one out. To short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jay Mann.
Oh, damn knuckleball. Do not throw me a knuckleball. There it is.
Waldron measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The shortstop takes the ball. Man,
he's going to throw me a knuckle or a fastball. Throw me that fastball, please.
Ball 2.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to
friggin'
first.
knuckleball.
One out in second. Back to the top of the lineup, Spencer Steer.
It's got to be the worst pitch in baseball.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Ground ball, could be two. There's one. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. One out, bases empty.
All right.
There's a swing and a drive.
I got nervous.
And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. 1 out, runner at second. Now here is Alex Bregman. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save.
No strike.
And
sure
that
was.
extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Sure does. Ka-chow. You're never gonna catch me. Probably will, but
Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the runner from third.
I'll take
it's
it.
An RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs.
Up by 3.
A couple of base runners at first and second. Man went deep in his most recent game.
yeah. This is more like it.
Foul ball there. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit.
Oh, I went on top of it.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the
kept
game,
it right in the
you
middle.
feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That was fight.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. But
Don't do it.
Gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a pop-up. Westburg. He makes the grab. And that is that. They put 2 on the board. On
Got your
3
helmet,
hits.
bud.
No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing. So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Out to short. dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
One out, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Mann, a switch hitter batting right. Holton, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Swing and a base hit. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now back, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
The pitch. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. Throw to third.
I knew they got me on that one.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Mind your business. If I want the base, I'll take the base.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Man in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's outside. 2-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Up the middle, Holiday. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
1 out, runner at second. Akil Baddoo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level.
I love how we had a guy on third,
which
means we have a chance to go ahead. We obviously didn't have a chance, and now typically right here, this guy's going to crack a double.
1 away, the winning run at second. Up the middle, Man. Throws to first in time. 2 out.
They are a single away from winning this game.
Two outs.
Nope.
Runner on first.
I guess we're good now.
The batter will be the shortstop, Jay Mann. Contreras.
Not sure what that's about.
26 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. The 1-0. This one popped up.
And I pop it up.
Westberg. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Red Sox 9 and the O's 4.
scored 5 runs in the 11th.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Matt McLain. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Somebody hit a grand slam.
Is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox have won 4 in a row. Man had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
All right, 3 for 6 with 2 doubles, a single, an RBI, a run, 2 stolen bases. 82 and 65. 2 for 4 with a home run. 1 for 5. I think Wade might have hit a grand slam. He had 4 RBIs on 1 hit, so.
J-Man getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Man digs in now.
Perfect.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Devers headed home. In there, he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
1 out, and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Wells back to work. Just missed.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Perfect.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn it for second.
Mini-me, quit humping the laser.
In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really
Just to let you know, the last time you guys were chanting overrated, he hit a home run.
1 down, runner at third. Vic Caratini at the plate. Wells with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The other way, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Mann on third with 2 out. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
8-2 over the last 10. No, not all junk.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Runner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit, and he steals third without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now J-Man.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Kelly back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. Like it's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
One gone, runner at first. Christopher Morel, the next to hit for the Orioles.
One thing about Cal is he played hard every single game, and just impressive to be on the field with the legend and see the effort that he gave even on the tail end of his career.
Man at first, one away.
Up by 3.
Get on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, J-Man.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Up by 1.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back.
Later.
Gone into the flag cord. A 3-run shot. It's 10-6. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
The only reason it went up so high is because I was underneath it, because I thought it was going to drop. For some reason it didn't.
Orioles an out away. And next for the Orioles,
and that's all she wrote.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to
popped up. Man. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Man was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
Well, Booth, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Was that the challenge from like 2 plate appearances ago? It just came through. 4 for 5 with a home run, 3 doubles, 5 RBIs, 3 runs and a stolen base. 7 for 11, a home run, 6 RBIs for the series. All right. 3 for 5. Another damn triple. Not surprised. 4 for 5. 2 for 4.
J-Man comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Baddoo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, J-Man. Bradish back to work, and right back to the mound. On to first, 1 up, 1 down.
I always have trouble the first couple pitches with this guy. Even though he always throws good pitches, but I know are hittable. I know he loves to throw that sinker.
On the ground,
too
right
low.
Side.
And it was a slider.
He'll do it himself. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. And we are still scoreless.
I thought it was a sinker. He was going to catch the bottom of the zone.
Man measures 6 feet even, just 19 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. The shortstop takes the ball. Man needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around second is Devers. And he's got a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Go ahead run on base. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Here's Nolan Arenado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
On the ground right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they get Arenado for the out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. We go to the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Jay Mann.
Still no score. Usually doesn't go this late without someone scoring.
Cano back to work. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I thought that was going to slide way to the inside.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. On the ground. Henderson in plenty of time to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
If you line out, I am going to be pissed.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In
All
the
right.
dirt.
You can line out now.
Throw, he steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Out to short. Finds its way through, base hit. Runner from third into score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to
Now watch
shoot
him to
through
switch
for
it.
a
It's
knock.
going to be like
You'll take that
7-1.
anytime you can get him to find a hole.
I'll be pissed. Funny though.
Here's the left fielder,
Oh,
Christopher
2-0.
Morel.
This guy hits it over our head. They'll probably tie it up. We'll go to extras. If not, we probably win.
On the ground, out to short. Off balance feed, there's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Gonna either tie it up or end the game right here.
So the tying run at second. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win.
And he almost won it.
Great pitching and defense. Man, extended the hitting streak in this one.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
2 for 4 with a double, single, run, and a stolen base. 9 for 15 with a home run and 6 RBIs for the series. 38 home runs, tied for first, 11 triples. 84 and 65. 2 for 4. 1 for 3, 2 for 4. The Royale.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And now the shortstop, Jay Mann.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's 1-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To India at second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's Alex Bregman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and miss.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
Mann back in on a dive.
Do it again, throw it over his head.
Durant on third. Mann on at first with 2 down. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. India over to first in time. And they get Bregman for the out. Third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
1 out, base is empty. Hard hit left side.
Way ahead of that. Wasn't
throw
a
to
good
first
timing.
in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Round 6, wow.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next up for the Royals, Jake Fraley. Out to short, man. Out number 3. One hit, one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 6 and the Red Sox nothing.
These are important games. Being down 6 is not cool. Being down 12 is really not cool.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Ball 1 there.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Yeah, it said I only had a few games left before I went hitless.
Towards first, and that's a fair ball.
And now they leave it up to me.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like
watch me get a hit right here just so I look like a liar.
Cole Reagans will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher on now, James McArthur.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Second and third, 1 gone. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Jay Mann. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone.
I'm just a liar, I guess.
His 39th home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 14-3. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Oh, man.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Elias Diaz. McArthur is just 1 strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals take this one in a blowout. Mann with a valiant job in defeat. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Yeah, 1 for 4 with 3-run home run in the 9th. Yeah, we need to win that series. Oh. Wow, we don't play the Yankees at all at the end of the season. These are all important games, though. If we can win out the rest of these games, and the Yankees lose a few, we might not have to worry about the wild card, because then we'll end up winning the AL East. No. That's an important stretch. But I just noticed what time it was. I know we typically end at the end of a series, not in the beginning of one, but that's going to do it for day 10 of season 2 of MLB Road to the Show. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Again, if you enjoyed this content, please consider dropping a like or subscribing. As I said, as my channel grows and my setup improves, I'll be multi-streaming on multiple platforms, which hopefully will be sooner than later. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on the next one.